That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me
Jesus
that
bless
clock
you.
keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Broadcasting live from the heart of Europe. This is the most badass YouTube broadcast in all the land. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to see the shop to the point. Got all of Team SFTP here. Volt, Tyrone, Verse, dipped out.
I don't think he was coming on. He probably had work.
Jerk. He led me to believe that he was coming.
What the fuck? I thought he was coming on.
Yeah, I know. That's a first move.
Okay.
That was a first move. Welcome to the team.
The usual verse.
Oh yeah. Ready for 5 minutes, but not the next 5 minutes.
All right, things aren't. There's a lot of changes happening on the channel, and I think they're positive. And they also have this thing, LOLcow podcast that, geez, 7 years after baited, it may breathe a new life, bring some more people over here. I don't know. The haters I noticed for those two guys already hate it. But I recorded an episode last night. I don't know if Keem has accepted it or not yet. But I thought it was fucking amazing. And I thought it was really funny. At first I was worried I wasn't nasty enough. And I think I found I struck a nice balance. Because you can't be like a prick like the whole time, you know. But I can definitely listen to the haters and see what they want me to put them on the spot with. Which I think I successfully did last night. And also had a pretty good time doing it. So I got to tell you, I think you guys are going to love it. I'm not as convinced that the haters will, but then we could adapt to that and maybe give them what they want. So it's shut up, Worm. I've been on a real podcast for years. You fucking jerk off, Wormio.
Amazing.
You weren't, you know. Well, I have the wrong fucking thing up. I forgot to put the a real podcast. What the fuck was this? Nothing to you. And I was really happy with it, and I think they were too. And by no means that I go easy on them, or anything like that. But yeah, I think it's going to be great. I hope Keem likes it. I sent him a message. I know he's been really busy. I know he's got a lot of stuff going with that fighting, but I think he's, I generally think he's gonna motherfucking love it. And I think it only can get better. I think when it comes to LOLcow rambling, I probably have to spend some more time with the cows. I kind of mentioned that to him, and I think they agreed. So, so my first question needs to be answered. Why does the art of you look so much like DSP? I don't know that it isn't DSP. I did.
Yeah, honestly, I thought the exact same thing. I genuinely thought that
I don't
was
know.
you.
It's me. I don't know anything about it. I had nothing to do with that. You know, I think what's weird is that like cow/poop that's above the cow that's on DSP left, right on his left shoulder. Right above the horn. I don't know. I keep looking at that trying to figure out what the fuck that is. Is it poop? Is it dirt? Is it a cow? Or is it... I don't know what that is.
Is the image just, I mean, it looks just AI generated. But...
It is, from as far as I know.
Yeah.
It's like the in thing to do now. You know. Also, DSP has 2 different color eyes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does.
That's
weird.
Inconsistencies he kind of slightly.
I know. First of all, I don't
Joe?
know if it's let me say. I don't know if it's not DSP because it's not a part of the podcast. You know, sue his way back into solvency. Like I don't know what it is. I was told it was me. I was told it was DSP. Either I don't care. I think it's cool art. I think it's pretty cool. But I think it was cool, and you guys are gonna have a chance to call in, ask questions. I'm not gonna take because I want conversation. I'm not gonna take any questions from chat. Maybe towards the end. Hey, NYT mom, how are you? Maybe towards the end. But yeah, I'd much prefer that you call in and ask me questions. So Tyrone are going to do their best, and you can ask how they go. How did the LOLcow podcast come out? No, not that. I'm just letting you know that it's being worked on, and with me being on vacation and everything that else went, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that I can't talk about. But it got done. I think the first legitimate episode got done last night, and I think it'll be a hit. I really do. I hope it will be. It's kind of like my last shot, you know. But it's really, how's the chemistry? Improved every time we speak. So we haven't spoken in like a month since I went on vacation, and I thought it was like night and day better. I was a little iffy. It was okay in spots. I thought we got a good. It's gonna be like baited, I think. There'll be short podcasts, like 40, 45 minutes, an hour if they're amazing. I think that's all we're going for. So it's a quick listen. And I think that's good. So it's like jam-packed the whole time, right?
What do you think that the haters actually want out of like your role? Because a lot of people
They want to hate
on Twitter. Yeah, but I feel like they just want you to say like the most like awful stuff at them, which I don't think is really going to be the show.
Yeah,
I feel like it's going to be like...
there's got to be a balance. They got to be a balance of it. I can't just tell them they're garbage can, but I can put them on the spot. You know, I can put them on the spot. What I think they'll be surprised or hate is some of them handle it. I guess they handle it live a little better than they don't. But yeah, I like let's give it. I brought up what are we? I brought up Syndicate when he threw a match. I said something like, I'm glad to be friends with somebody who actually threw a match in a video game. I'll give you a little couple of hints, and I won't elaborate on this, but for some reason, Boogie starts talking about the assault that he experienced when he was a kid, just out of nowhere, completely nobody asked him, and it was out of place, and you can see how I handle that. That was kind of amusing to me.
Well, at least it wasn't on the kill stream this time.
Yes, it was with me. I think I'll know how to. I need more episodes. That's the thing. I need more. I want to do one next Wednesday too.
Just like about, like, I guess it's more like about like trying to get used to it.
He does trauma dump.
Getting used to each other.
Yeah, idea is. It also how far can I push them, because I can't push them so far, but they don't want to do it. You know.
Yeah.
We also talked about like
fine balance.
Like Wings kind of agreed to play Apex with me in here, and maybe Apex and me, both three. That would be funny. All three of us playing Apex and me yelling at them. You know, that would be great. I bet I could get Wings really hot, because Wings is actually a decent gamer. You know.
They'll probably appear offline.
How funny would that be? You got Wings, the guy who's going to take it seriously. You got me. You have me. That's just in it for the lulz, and Boogie like, oh, we got killed again. It's okay. You know, that would be.
You have to have Wings versus Boogie do a 1v1 on Bog. I think that has to happen.
Beaver, there you go. I mean, there's so much we can do with this. You know. Here's another thing. I generally like being around them. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I enjoyed both times I enjoyed their company. And you know, I like everything. There's like some things like offline and private that I won't talk about, but anything that I think make the show better, I think it'll be good. So, but I think what you said before, like the haters hating it, they're gonna hate no matter what. I got plans for them. You know, to see how it goes. I got plans to game, and a lot of it's just going to really depend on Keem. I haven't spoken to Keem once since the whole thing happened, so I think he gets it, he likes it, and then maybe he'll want to talk to me, and then we can make the changes necessary to make it even more insane. And it was pretty insane. What's that?
Do you think there's any chance of one of them, a few episodes down the line, dropping out?
Yes.
And it would probably.
And why do you think it'll be Boogie? Yeah.
Yes, I think that'll be part of the fun. I think that'll be part of the fun. We talked about getting Chris Chan on. I mean, I have ways that I got some ways to work that magic. You know, I think I could pull that off. I don't know why I haven't done it here, but. I don't know. This show's a little more. This show's more serious, I guess. I'm serious, not serious. Like, I'm not here to bullshit anybody, but I don't mind bullshitting somebody on that one. You know, it's literally Tommy C from beginning to end. You know what I mean? Whereas in this show, I'll break down. I was like, look, I'm going to level with you. I'm not leveling with you over there. You know, this is my chance to do my character completely, I suppose. Cigar Tommy is based. I fucking love and vape, and it's not. I would went back. It's not. It's just too expensive now. $10 for one of these things is ridiculous. So I see Aaliyah something. You have any more, Vault?
Okay, quick question. What if you guys like all weigh yourselves together on like a really, really big scale?
I'd be for that.
How much do you think you guys are all going to weigh?
It's got to be over 1,000.
Oh god, yeah, bro.
I'm pushing 3, so it's got to be 1,000 pounds. Yeah. That'd be funny.
Wasn't that the fucking Boogie versus Things match? Wasn't that already like they were both combined over 850 pounds?
Yeah, they were like the heaviest.
I'm a drop in
it was like the
I'm a
heaviest
fat ass, and
boxing
I'm like a drop in a bucket when it comes to them. You know,
because Wings was like, I think Wings was slightly north of 400, and Boogie was like 394 in the best shape he's ever been in, but he is pretty small as well.
Hearted Crack Grill Roach, I'd be up for that. I'd definitely be up for Roach. I'd definitely hang out with those guys. Absolutely, 100%. I think we'd have a blast.
I'm so surprised
Can
about
you imagine me?
Can
you imagine all because they're that we're all down in the deep south and fucking somebody filming it. It would be the funniest shit ever. It'd be terribly funny, you know. I think it would be great. I think you guys are gonna love it. I think you're gonna love them. I think I'm absolutely gonna love it. Like this video faster than DSP bugging. We talked about DSP a little bit, but we haven't. You know what it is? I think we need DSP. I think we need DSP, like really, like to respond to this before we can really get into it with him, because every DSP conversation was kind of short. It's more of like ha 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 ha, you know. But if it fails, then DSP will have something to. I'm really bad at explaining things. But yeah, I think there's a million things that you can go with it, and I think if you have one sort of non-LOLcow, but some people would say I am, that I think it makes it work that much greater. And I think, like, next time I got a plan, like, I'm going to go in, watch what they're doing that week, and make comments about what they're doing. We're also talking about other LOLcow wrangles, celebrity show, getting Turkey Tom, getting, like, I mean, I don't think it's a lose-lose situation one way or another, you know.
Sure.
I'm glad Keem chose you. You earned it. I like to think so too, after everything I've been through.
after all the struggle.
After all the struggle.
You keep saying how like the guests are going to be like LOLcows, but
they don't have to be.
I could see like a PKA mega collab happening potentially.
That would be
with, like,
really
Wings
interesting.
of Redemption comes back, but with his own podcast.
PK's
now he's like kind of slightly liked.
But... Is FPS Russia be there? You think? You think he'd be there?
I mean,
we could call it persons of interest. You know, that's what we call the podcast. That's the first thing I'd say to him.
Oh, wait, has Francis ever made an appearance?
Tommy is a low manatee. I like that too. Thanks, Vito. But yeah, I think it's great. I do think I'm the perfect guy. I think I'm going to make it happen. And the only thing I'm, I guess, mildly worried about are the haters. Not like, because like one guy said to me today, he's like, I don't laugh at these guys separate. Why would I laugh at them together? How could this possibly be good? And I've never heard of you. Like, I don't know. I think that leaves room. Just that statement alone actually gives me kind of hope, because it leaves room for something brand new, something different, a new chapter. And I don't really think I'm going to convince, like, they don't e-beg. They don't do all the things that they're, I suppose they could. That would be funny. You know, and put something out there. But the real haters that I've noticed, and it's almost the same guys that used to hate like Tommy and NC and things of that nature. The real haters are the ones that really resent, and this is not just me or him or anybody else, anybody making a living online presenting their entertainment. They're all losers. They're all. I'm sure like Vito's in there. I'm sure Vito's producing comic books. He's doing stuff, and he's just an unemployed prick to them, even though he's making money and doing big things. Like you're never gonna please them, but you could fuck with them for sure.
Yeah, because they don't want someone like Wings. At least they're an illusion in their mind. At least if someone's doing it, it's not in their image. Someone like Wings of Redemption.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't even mind putting Vito on. Vito the pedo. Call me a LOLcow, man.
I think Vito would be great on it. Wasn't there that
Vito's
thing
great.
where
Vito is one of like people don't realize I really think Vito's like a super talent. I always think he's very funny. I think he's a left-wing wacko hack. But he's entitled to his fucking opinion. If you look at some of the stuff he's done, he's super, super talented, man. Super talented. And he's also, one thing I noticed about this podcast, it's gamer. It's gamer to the bone. You realize that gamers are a bunch of fucking losers, and putting them together is great. And I think that's what's going to make the LOLcow shine, because it's 3 40-year-old gamers.
when DSP originally dropped out, I thought like there was almost like I remember Vito wanting to be like the third host. I think
me and Vito kind of competed. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. So I think it's almost natural that he comes on.
Yeah, sure. I wouldn't mind putting him on for a guest. Absolutely not. I don't know if Keem's gonna like that, but I'd go for it. He's got my vote.
I don't think Keem would like that at all. I don't know if he likes Vito or not.
I don't know, but look, it's Keem's podcast. At the end of the day, I work for him, and that's the way it goes. But I could talk to him. I'm pretty good. I could see, if I could show him there's an angle, we could definitely make that happen.
You still haven't spoken to him since the podcast started, so I don't know about that one, buddy.
I don't know. Well, I guess I could give up right now, like you big fucking loser, or I could give it a shot, you fucking jackass. But I was after the first one, and I think it's just because we don't know each other, and I was like really happy after the second one. I have to have some kind of relationship. I have a relationship with you. I'm getting to know Tyrone. Some people are going to click quicker than others, but I think I think there's something very viable here. Wings seem to agree with me. I particularly get along with Wings, and I have to say, just how professionally he's been through the whole thing. He's always more so than me, because I had a lot of stuff with the vacation, and everything else going on, and hard issues and everything else. But Wings is reasonable. He's ready to go, and he's like, take time. Like when I had the hard thing, take time off. The fucking vacation, don't worry about it. But yeah, I think I made it. I think I not only did I convince myself, I think I convinced them. No, it's a really good sign, Toxic. It's a fantastic sign. And we talked about some of the drama. We talked about, as Boogie brilliantly pointed out, he goes, we have to talk about other people in the herd. We were talking about other LOLcows. It was a great internet show, man. It's really like, I've been concentrating, I don't know how well it's been doing, on classic drama a little bit this week, because it's been a little thin. And not drawn like I used to. There's not big controversies out there. I've always been very controversy heavy, and also here's another fucking problem. I haven't been streaming as much as I used to. I really think there's something viable about there without talking about some fucking loser in Discord that may or may not have fucking had a possession of Lolly at some point. I think that's freaking great. I'm feeling really good about a lot of things. Why is Movie not hosting the LOLcow podcast? I don't know. maybe he didn't.
Keem fucking him on at 1.1.
Yeah, Keem. I don't think Keem is friends with Blade anymore.
I think he is. Isn't he? I don't know. I like his best friend.
Not anymore.
Get that like bold, angry British guy who was young at Starfield. Like, I think that would.
That could be.
No one knows who that guy is. I think if you get people who are just.
I think I also think it's got viability for outside the normal sort of hate. I think it's two types of like Wings and Boogie fans. Ones that actually wish him harm and actually hate him and would be willing to call in a bomb threat. And the people that like me, like I love those old Wings videos. I really I don't feel one way.
Is going to be probably most of the audience.
Well, I don't feel one way or another about it.
Sure.
I just thought it was funny. Tommy, the audio sounds scuffed. I don't know why Tyrone isn't answering his DMs. Good day. Go fuck you. Does the audio really
I
sound
haven't been
scuffed?
DM'd.
Oh, fuck. Is it really scuffed? I don't know.
I don't know, but if Core was
Let me hear. Hey, everybody shut up for a second. Both of you guys shut up for a second.
I don't know, but if Core was
Yeah,
Hey,
the audio's
shut up.
fine, Tommy.
Okay, good.
that's probably JFA.
It's JFA, dude. You fell for JFA.
No, but we were doing audio stuff before you got on. So
I know. I know.
oh, God, I really got to stop. I'm glad Tommy is joining the podcast. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about gaming again. I'm feeling good about streaming again. I'm just I'm ready to do some stuff. And if I ever get around to it, what I want to do is wake up every morning, work a little bit, then do whatever I got to do with my kids and everything else. Go to soccer practice, come back and do the show, and that's the plan.
Fuck you, JFA.
Again, Sundays are going. I really kind of got to make a sad announcement. I don't know how much we're going to see of Jeff going forward, because that was really his only day left to do it. He's going to have to kind of come in and volunteer if he ever wants to sneak his way on again, because we are dropping Sundays, but he will be the first guy if we end up doing like an extra or a Sunday show or something like that. So yeah, it's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday's fluid, and Thursday, Friday. So Thursday, Friday. So, and also anything Wednesday is going to come on after 9. It's not going to be on 9. So I'm trying to get everything else 3 p.m. Eastern. That's 9 my time. And yeah, so that's pretty much where it's going to go. I don't know how I let's see. Well, I don't know if you want to sub it now. If you want to get tomorrow's show today, we're probably going to go over Tucker Carlson's interview of Barack Obama's alleged college lover.
Yeah.
Dude.
I can't wait.
I think we're going to do that in the after show today, but we might do it again tomorrow. So if you want to get tomorrow's show today, make sure you're like Captain Poofers and Peepaw, and you can watch it Prime inside the Discord and what have you. And also, another thing I've been doing is, if you guys are smart, when I add everybody and say, hey, I want a VC, you would have caught some of the funniest shit with me and Nick and Verst and who's that bumpkin Puerto Rican from Alabama? What's her name again? Xylee. She was in there, and you would have heard some funny ass shit. So I'm trying to interact with you more. I'm trying to get down, and hopefully I'll join you guys if we do a watch together of Cuties. Can we do that? I wouldn't be against that. That'd be too funny. That would be hysterically funny. I don't know if the other two guys.
Oh wait, that's not the real veto.
I think the other two guys.
That's not the real veto, by the way. It's a fake.
It's a fake veto. It's fake veto.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious. So that'd be funny. I'd do it. It'd be fucking funny.
Were you doing the?
What's that?
I was just gonna say, fucking, because the LOLcow podcast, if no one does drop out, those people probably will become at least somewhat liked over the duration of it. Do you think the dynamic will change because of that?
I think the dynamic's got to start before it changes. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, I mean, like we're still on episode 0, so
yeah, we're kind of doing episodes. Yeah, so we got it. You didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything. We'll get there. No, I don't know. I really don't know. I think once people see it and I know what the complaints are as well as the likes, then I'll know how to shift in such a way where it's not obvious and fake. But we're to get all people and things of that nature. Would you have Deller on? Yeah, Deller would do it in a finger snap. I call Deller every 3 months to check in on him. From Rexon. And by the way, I love Deller a lot. Yeah, I think he would love it. I think Deller would absolutely. I think Deller would be great. So, I know. Is Mudahar interested? I mean, he interviewed Keem over it recently, right?
We'll probably get him on.
Yeah, I'm sure he would be interested in that.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Verse is
kind of has a
invading.
history with
Verse
DSP as well, which
Verse?
is
Yeah, I'm a Paul.
Yeah. Is that real verse or fake verse? That's real verse.
invite OJ Simpson on. Hello, Twitter.
Why
world.
not? Hey, Twitter will. I'm with the LOLcow podcast here with OJ System. OJ's be no fun. I make one crack about his wife.
Invite EDP.
I want. It would be great if we got OJ and FPS.
Oh
Russia.
shit! You pulled me. I had a question for you.
Sure. No, you can stay on. I was thinking OJ and FPS Russia on the LOLcow pod. What do you think? What do you got?
Do you think that all of the hosts understand the commitment it takes for a project of this scope, like a weekly podcast, the general maintenance that you'll need, the guests, like the actual legwork you have to put in to sustain it?
I think one of the things that you're probably reading into is the fact that we haven't got much done this summer, but I really think it's just because of the way this summer people don't go on vacations. I think now that it's September, and the fact that the last one went so well, I don't see any issue. And that's one of the reasons Wednesday is going to be fluid, because I think that's going to be our time. I don't see any issue with us getting together, because I think the other guys are going to want to get together. Like, no problem. I do. I think it went that well, Verse. It went that well. It was one of those, like, you know how we end here sometimes, and like we're like out of the park, and that's the way I felt afterwards. Like, it was like out of the park. We killed it. You know, that's the way I felt afterwards. So, yeah, yeah, let's get it out. I mean, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I'm not involved with any of that stuff.
Yeah, I'm saying that for you.
All right, are we back on yet? Are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
good.
Yeah, we're back.
Okay. Oh, we're back live? Okay, good.
Yep.
We're good. Refresh.
I
did have another-
refresh. We're good.
I did have another question for you.
Sure, go ahead.
If the 3 hosts entered a 100-foot marathon, who would run out of breath first?
I'm pretty sure, as fat as I am, I could outrun them both. I'm pretty sure. 30 foot?
No, 100 feet.
I think yes. I think. I know I'm winning that because I run around with my kid, all fucking 290 pounds. I definitely could beat them both in a race.
You also got to factor in Boogie keeping his pants on.
Boogie can
That's
barely.
another-
Oh
Walk.
god. Oh god. Yeah, that was fucking.
Boogie can barely walk, from what he's telling me. But
Yeah.
yeah.
He's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think
couldn't
and
walk
Boogie's,
for a few
Boogie's
years,
pushing 50 too. Like he's not a kid. So yeah,
Because a lot of people don't remember. Yes, he's fat, and yes, he's like out of shape and breaking down. But he's also in his 50s. Like he's
almost
it's
there.
it's over.
40. Yeah.
No, he would.
I think the 20.
Well, that's like
the 20-year-old pussy's keeping him alive. You know.
right. Yeah, he has like a vampire. He has to fuck a child to get his energy back.
He needs her young
should I tell-
essence.
He
Should I
sucks. He
tell one of
sucks
the
their
j-
young
should I tell-
fucking pussy blood.
Should I tell one of the
Anyway.
jokes he told?
Oh god.
She's. You know what he said? He goes, I can't like give away all the jokes, but here's what he said. He goes, if you're over 18, you're old enough to take a bullet to the face, so you should definitely be able to take a load from the face from the man of your choice.
Yeah.
I swear to God, he said
What?
that.
Fucking Boogie said that?
Yes,
Fuck.
Yes, he did. They're both funny. You know, they're both funny when they're not panic on fucking Twitter because somebody said something rude to them. You know, they're both funny. Especially Wings is pretty funny. Wings is real funny. So yeah, I've got hope. I've got hope.
Good.
Hope.
Because yeah, I just never understood when they were boxing when they're like, dude, Boogie's got this. It's like, okay, they're both fat, but they're age different. Like there's it's not even
big,
like,
it's a
come
big-
on.
Fucking huge. The fucking difference,
That's like,
bro.
all right, Tommy C is gonna have a aluminum bat, and Boogie's gonna have his hands. Boogie's got this.
Well, Boogie. They also talk about. I'm not going to say how much they actually trained. That was interesting. I'm not
Oh
gonna
yeah,
say
think
what.
dude.
Boogie's
Yeah,
been
prod
a
them
public
on
fighter.
background information on that. That's definitely good. Prod them, get it? Because they're fat fucking cows.
Boo
I
Big Oops
fucking-
does 1,217 pounds total. That's probably about right.
That's fucked up. That's at least
Yeah, I
300
think
pounds for you, Tommy.
Boogie's strategy was
I'm almost
just,
300. I'm about 290, so
Oh, so you're
damn.
almost there.
I'm almost there. I haven't crossed yet.
Yeah,
I'll make a new
I think
podcast
Boogie's strategy
with
in that fight, apparently, from what he said, was just keeping his hands up, and he couldn't really do that for about 10 seconds either.
No, he got tired that quick.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got tired
Yeah, that's
quick,
bad.
bro.
Practically in a wheelchair as it is.
He
you know?
got tired standing up. Just
I
like,
talked
No, he
about-
broke that. He broke that wheelchair now, Tom. He has to walk around.
I talked about Frank Castle, and I'm not going to say what I told him I thought he should have done to Frank Castle.
I think I can guess.
Yeah.
After, okay, so,
Oh,
so
by
like
the
after
way,
talking to,
by the way, I am edgy as fucking this, man. I'm fucking no holds barred. I didn't pull any punches less than this, and not only with them, with other people too. You know, I said whatever was on my mind, as fucked up a thing as I could think that could come out of my mouth, it did. So I could see a situation where Keem calls me and said, "We got to take this out." You know. I'm not the editor, so, you know, whatever. But, yeah. I'll tell you what was taken out on the show here. Oh.
do you think fucking Boogie, not fucking Boogie, sorry. Do you think Wings would have shot the warning shot or no? So
What do
like,
you mean?
I'm like after like talking to him, if
We
if he was
talk
in the
about
same
that in the show. We
situation-
talk about the warning shot situation on the show. I'm going to let that be.
All
For
right,
the show.
all right.
Let that show. But that does come up. Tommy's got the fedora and the trench coat out on this one. Yes. Yes, Evan.
Yeah, he's a full-blown edgelord, bro.
I'm a gamer edgelord, even better. I'm the best kind. Gamer edgelord. Anything else? If you guys want to load up, take calls. I got it. You know.
We got Gamer Jalen Wing.
He's probably gonna say something.
Yeah,
crazy.
sorry, I'm in and out of this work thing. We're taking a 15-minute break now.
You know
so
what I
I'm all
realized
yours.
I got to do after this? I got to go and sub all the tractor channels and start watching them like regularly, which is fine with me. I didn't think. I don't know why I didn't think of this going in, but I could watch DSP too. DSP is gonna get blasted every week. I promise. Hopefully this gets big. I don't even. Yes, hopefully. I just care if it goes. You know. I got big dreams. Big dreams. I am DSP. I'm the DSP lore master. Yeah, you are. What's the channel? What will be called? I don't know, Chippy. I'm not in charge of that.
Should we bring in our own SFTP LOLcow real quick?
Yeah, pull him in,
Let's bring in,
reel him in. Come on.
let's bring on our own SFTP LOLcow, Mr. Gamer Chili. How are you, Gamer Chili? How's your
guys.
foot that's gonna fall off like Matt Pitt?
It's still suffering, but no, there's a few that I recommend actually paying attention to, like Snort Hogan. That's the best one.
Snort Hogue. What are you talking about?
Snort Hogan. That's the best DSP detractor channel.
Okay, send them to me. Send them
All
over to me. Snort
I'll send you a
Hogan.
couple. Snort Brunel and Snort Hogan
Actually,
are the best.
I gave it.
You kill me, Jordan.
I
What?
gave a shot to one of the ones I watch. Something the Hoodlum, Lummox, the Hoodlum. I gave him a shout out. DSD, like,
Never
fuck,
heard that one.
Wings did not look happy when I mentioned his name.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Who's that guy that makes fun of you still? And he's like, Lummox, the Hoodlum. I'm like, yeah, that guy.
Lummox, a hired hoodlum. I
Yeah,
found him
that's
here.
him. I always watch him. Although I think Wings is kind of calmed down over the year.
Well, yeah, he had the Liquid Richard song as his entrance song. So
Well, you know what I
obviously,
realized?
Keem talked him down at least a little bit.
Well, you know what
I think he
realized?
just sat him down and was like, dude, if you keep going like this, you're fucking up everything, man. Just fucking play the fucking song, walk out to this fucking shit, stop being a fucking pussy. And I think it actually a little bit stuck. He's obviously still a bitch, but
My thing,
not to a way less extent.
I don't think DSP would work on the podcast, and here's why. And I'm not just saying this because I kind of got the job by default. I think it might work if all three of us were there, like me plus them. The one thing, it's a good or bad thing. Boogie and Wings are kind of self-aware. Not always. It fades in and out, right? But DSP is much dumber than they are. I mean, DSP is painfully stupid human being, and
Yeah, no
I don't
shit.
think it would work because DSP lives in DSP land, where DSP is a big time influencer, and all these people that make these criticisms of him are just like the worst of the worst.
Yeah,
or like they're not legitimate.
He's
or
on a
something like that.
complete retard landscape.
right. He's on
Those
a virtue
weekly
signal
those weekly clips from the streams you get where it's like,
Pay me money. You owe me money.
Yeah.
Like just on a weekly basis.
Well, and then he guilt trips his audience by saying, I don't take ads. I don't take sponsorships. I do this for
no,
you.
you don't
idiot.
get you don't get sponsorships. 'cause you're
Right.
talentless.
No shit. Yeah, basically.
Right.
I'm kidding.
But he tries to promote it as
It's
I'm
pretty good.
being virtuous and wonderful to my audience.
Did he take a
Fuck
sponsorship
you.
one time and completely fuck it up because someone?
Yes.
Okay,
And
you
yeah,
can't. Let's be real. You can't. You're throwing stones from a glass house there. You can't do that.
No, I can't go get sponsors either. But I don't think I don't
No,
think
I
didn't get a
specifically remember you're
sponsor.
also one sponsor not going well either. So
I got paid.
yeah, ooh.
There's the difference. Tommy got paid.
I got
DSP
paid.
got fucking.
I got paid, and I
a
didn't
broken
dump my
chair.
whole career on a troll that said he got a better offer. You know,
You know what? If you stuck with that sponsor, you probably would have, considering it was doxing people.
yeah.
But thankfully, they went out of business anyway because it was a terrible idea. So.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, you would have had Tommy walking around on fucking dive, doxing all the fans.
Great.
Fuck Drew. So yeah, that's all well and good. Does anybody want to call in? Anybody got any extra questions or anything like that? We're only I had this.
Oh, I do have
okay,
another question. Out of the 3 hosts, who do you think is going to bounce back in their career, considering you're all following meteors?
I think all 3 of us will bounce back. I really
Perfect.
do. Yeah, I do.
I think that too.
Yeah.
Especially since they're playing ball, I think
Yeah.
it's much more likely to happen.
I think this is a potential to put a happy ending for them, especially. Like, no way they could end the world. Like, for me, if it ends tomorrow, like you could always say, you had a good run. For them, they kind of have a rise and fall angle that I don't have as much. I have a decrease in popularity that's just natural. You know, they sort of have a rise and fall. I don't need a redemption angle, you know, to end it. It would be nice if they did, and then fuck it up after a couple months after the podcast ends. That would be funny too.
Sure.
Yeah, but I could see this sort of being a long-term redemption story would be kind of cool.
And a follow-up question to that: do you think if DSP ended up being the 3rd co-host, if it would be the same, or if DSP would have fumbled it like every other opportunity he's ever had and caused it to
Of
crash
course
and
he's gonna
burn?
fumble it. He's got the IQ of a hockey puck, and
He would have rage quit after the first
The
fucking
first day,
episode.
the
He
first-
wouldn't even came out.
Yeah, he's a coward. He's a pussy. You know, he's not a real man. So no, and he doesn't think he's a LOLcow. He's basically said it. You know, it's he's perfectly comfortable going on and lying to his audience that's not being fooled. It's worked thus far, and he's gonna keep doing it. You know, it's gonna keep. He thinks he's Ninja. You know, Ninja's not even that big anymore, is he?
No, I haven't heard his
still
name in
no.
years.
Ninja seems like he's
Whoa.
in retirement. I'm sure he pulls decently still.
He does the thing that some people do now, where he streams on literally every platform all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
cool.
like some streaming on fucking Twitter
Well,
once.
you know what?
Yeah,
I
no, he's
feel
on like
Yeah.
I feel like Ninja realized he's never going to get that height again. But it was.
I don't think he wants it though either.
No, and I think that's the other part too. I think that part of it was he was really good. He worked really hard, and at the exact same time, the Prime subs dropped, and he knew how to take advantage of it. And he got up there. He realized he was doing a lot of stuff. Like a lot of the complaints were he wasn't really like edgy anymore or anything like that. And I think he eventually got sick of, even though he promoted it, trying to pass the purity test. Now he's really comfortable.
But you know
he's
what?
earning a good living rather than a fucking insane one. And then the insane one that he did, he could bank the rest. He could do this the rest of his life.
Exactly.
You know?
That's the thing. Like people armchair pointing out how he's like a sellout. We're talking about hundreds of millions
Yeah, I know.
of dollars, right?
And here's
Like,
another
it's
thing
not,
too. He doesn't have to
you
work
know?
again unless he made some like bad investments that I'm not familiar with. He doesn't have to work again. I mean,
he
there's
could
gotta
make
be something for that.
multiple bad investments
Yeah.
and still be fine.
Oh, Fletch is.
Yeah, he's
something.
good. He's good
Yeah.
for life. He's good.
Right.
Fletch is here. We got not Matt Pitt.
On the other hand,
he could
is not
invest.
good.
Fletch.
He could invest.
Yes.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants. He probably has invested. Fletch, what do you got?
Well, I was gonna say he could invest Boogie's money into crypto that he did. He can invest
Jalen's
Wings' money that he did into crypto. He can invest Jalen's money into crypto, and then
Yeah.
he could do it 20 times over, and still he'll be all right.
Sure. Fletch, what's up? How can I help you?
I'm not a financial advisor. I just want to put that out there.
Okay.
Oh, I just saw you streaming. It's my first day back from school. Just got back from class. I want to see how my favorite niche internet micro celebrity is doing.
I'm fucking fine. How are you?
I see you're vaping. How long have you known you're gay?
I started vape. I
really bad at explaining
first put my mouth on it in 2018, but now I'm back.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I got off of cigarettes for like 7-8 months.
I know. I see you're like dying on Twitter. Like, what's up with this? You're like renal failure. Your like heart's exploding. Like
Yeah.
you have like high sodium blood pressure.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
What's up with that, man? Are you gonna die? I wanted to make sure, like, give you one last, send off. I didn't want to like see you before you're dead. But
What do you
I don't know
mean? You
what's
wish
going
me
on.
dead plenty of times. You.
I didn't wish you dead. That's really rude. I would never say that.
Well, I got every.
You're fat, but-
Look at it this way: all the things that you warned me about and told me that was going to happen to me did. So there you go.
Listen, man. I don't mean to say, like I'm God, but essentially, it's just because I'm Canadian. I just know better than
You're just a
fucking
dick.
piece
You're
of shit
a-
New
you're a
Jersey.
stupid Canuck. All right, what else
No.
you got? Anything?
Well, yeah, I've been seeing you've been streaming, man. What's going on? What's this LOLcow podcast? I have a life, so I don't really listen to that. So
Yeah,
can you,
yeah.
fill me in?
Well, why don't you find out about it, you prick? I don't got to tell you nothing. You
What?
know,
Why would
yeah.
I find out about it? Were you on it or what? Is this like baited 2.0? Like, is you resurrecting 2016 or?
No, it's go find. I don't want to explain this to you. You're a prick.
Ooh, you're too good for that. My bad.
Yes, I'm too good for you. I'm definitely.
Listen,
too good for you.
how many fucking arcade machines you got now? There you got fucking
8,
too
and
many.
I haven't had-
I thought your wife told you that you couldn't do that anymore.
I'm going. No, I don't make money anymore.
Oh, the old ball and chain had nothing to do with it.
No, it has anything to do with you. I'm responsible with the money. I'm not buying arcades all the time.
No, but it looks like you have more.
I have 8, and I've had 8. If this Christmas goes by, it'll be 2 years since I bought one.
Oh, that's cute. I'm so sorry to hear that.
All right. Anything else?
So what's with the rest of the peanut gallery here? Like, when do I get to join? Like, I've been a long time fan. When do I get to have my own episode about me and like all this lore on me? I know I'm like
I see you haven't donated anything, or you're not a part of anything.
You want me to donate money
Yes,
to you?
I want you to support the channel.
I've donated money in the past. Not much.
Well,
But
there you
fucking,
go.
do you
There
really
you
think
go.
you deserve it? Like, that's a little... Okay,
There
Boogie,
you
like,
go.
you want me to donate half my fucking mortgage? Like,
I think the highlight we had for Fletch was him saying the N-word in Overwatch, right? Wasn't
Yeah,
that
I remember that.
that's what it is, brother. Hey,
Yeah.
I hope you lose your
Bad
job.
time, desperate times. Good. I was playing Overwatch. You got to
True-
cut me some slack.
Yeah,
you have some
good, fair.
flare-ups.
That's fair.
Yeah, he
Hey,
pulled a Deller.
How do you like this? I'm seriously thinking. I'm loving these deaths in WoW Hardcore. They are fun to watch, and it's like
If you like those and don't care about the game necessarily, look up the Iron Man stuff for RuneScape 2. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
Probably even worse reactions actually.
It's like people losing their whole inventory. Is that what it is?
You
Like,
lose.
just-
You lose. You have to start.
No,
over.
they're accounts that you lose the entire account, it gets deleted.
Oh, it's like Minecraft hardcore.
Oh
yeah,
my
you're
God.
locked. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's fucking priceless. You remember those fucking the greatest freak out ever over the WoW thing when the
Yeah,
guy's
yeah,
mom
exactly.
can't. That's like the
But
best one
real.
ever. She shoves her remote up his ass. You ever fucking
That's
see
the
that?
fake.
It's so
That's
fucking funny.
That guy started
Yeah,
streaming, by the way. That's fake though.
That is a fake.
No, I know
one,
it's a
but-
fucking.
Yeah,
it's
it's
so
a
funny.
work.
It is funny. It's one of the
I
great.
mean, half of this show's fake. It's sometimes funny.
No.
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna take another call.
Everyone in this channel is a paid actor except for me. Let's be real here.
Bye.
I wish I was getting
Stuff.
paid.
Wait, we're getting
Yeah,
wait, we're
all I
getting
get
paid?
paid in
Wish.
is insults.
New Jersey Devils fan. You're on the
Yeah, I
air.
get paid pretty well.
Yeah, hi, Tommy. I was just wondering, when are you bringing back the baited podcast?
Oh, go fuck yourself. I'm not talking to him.
Do you know who that was?
Who the fuck?
I know who it was.
Who was it?
It was Matt.
It's not Matt.
Hello?
That's not Matt.
It's not Matt. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want, New Jersey?
Hello?
What do you want?
I just was wondering, when are you bringing back
Oh,
the
fucking
baited
suck a
podcast?
dick. Why don't you get cancer,
I
all
think
right?
it's
How about
time
that?
to bring back the baited podcast
I'm
with King. The
retarded.
LOLcow podcast is one.
I'm retarded.
I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. When am I bringing it back? Oh, dude, get the fuck out of here. It is Matt. Must have. It isn't.
Dude, Vault, why do you ruin everything?
I'm not doing anything. Fuck you.
Vault,
First.
before he could even say a statement, you're like, yeah, it's Matt.
It's Matt. Switch. Come back to us, Matt. Anything else? Anybody else? For Christ's sakes, I think I've suffered enough.
I do have one more question before you end it. Just let me know when you're gonna end, and I'll ask it.
At the end.
Quick question. Quick question. Who do you think eats more salads out of the three?
Me. I did one today. I think that's more than they had in 2 years.
In a zombie apocalypse, who would survive the longest?
Me. I have military experience.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you'd kill both of them and use them for meat.
And that's the other thing.
That would be the funny answer.
They're not slowing me down. Call me Shane.
Who would be able to crush a watermelon with their thighs?
Boogie. I think Boogie could.
Boogie sits down. I don't think he's getting back up.
I think Boogie would do it.
No.
And they think he popped.
Yeah, he might get the watermelon stuck up his ass.
Yeah. Me. I would survive.
He may like fucking burst the fucking artery or something.
Nothing else. That's all. It's all the excitement we can get going.
I don't know. Me fucking
It's
Fletch
just
is
gotta
back
come
and
out.
waiting.
It just has to come out. I think. You know. How long before Keemstar gets tired of you takes you off the show? It may never come out. Maybe I won't make it. He's seen 2 things. He could fire me tomorrow. You know, that would be funny. That really is last season. See you later. I got thrown out for some reason. Well, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
Say what the fuck?
I threw you out because you were also ruining Matt's bit, but even less funnier than Vault, so I decided to kick both of you.
Oh, fuck you.
Right.
Yeah, you fucking server.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Vault. Appreciate it.
Is it Matt?
Your name was literally Matt Pitt. That was right.
Matt, do you have anything?
No, I just had that little bit there.
I probably should.
I mean,
anything on Ico?
For now,
I
I don't know. I'm not
Still
sure.
It should be on the LOLcow podcast.
Yeah. Diversity.
It should be perfect.
Where are the episodes going to upload? I don't know. I absolutely don't know.
It's gonna be on BitChute.
Yes.
It's gonna be on Rumble.
Rumble's kind of big now. It wouldn't be that bad. I don't know. I really don't. All I know is I want something to happen. I think you guys should have this. If it was up to me, you'd have it by tomorrow. It really would. You know.
Yeah, keep a lookout on Dive for the LOLcow podcast.
Where fucking Boogie and Wings will be done.
On Dive, yes. That would be.
Yeah, Dive will have the money to pay them. Don't worry.
Do you fucking remember the suicide machine, Tommy? That they sent.
I brought that up in the
sent-
first one. I don't know. That's not going to make the cut. I don't know. But if the first one's still around, maybe we can release it like after the fact, depending on how big the show is.
Did you want to know how hard I worked on that bit, by the way, that Vault ruined? I had New Jersey Devils players ready to go that I Googled, just in case you're like, who's your favorite New Jersey Devils player? I was going to just say a name.
But Matt, you're so fucked up because your literal name was not Matt Pitt.
But he didn't see that. He didn't see it.
The hardest working news team member Googled New Jersey Devil players.
Well, that's crazy, bro.
Fuck the baited reunion. Where's the Catch 33 reunion? You know, I should probably talk to Clown about what I'm doing. He always gives me good career advice. Clown. So yeah, I'm kind of all for that. I'm bad about it for Clown. Baited reunion when? Actually, I have one question for you. How many people, show of hands, are going to come into the after show? And that means you have access to the after show. We're going to do Tucker Carlson. At least like 30 minutes of Tucker Carlson's interviewing Barack Obama's alleged lover. I think that'll be fucking scream riot. And it might be a preview of tomorrow's show.
You guys should bring on the lover on the LOLcow podcast. That'd be
I
funny.
mean, you could probably get Barack Obama because he goes.
Does Barack
on
Obama
everything.
give good head? I mean, god damn, that'd be terrible.
Better head than Salvo, or
Does he give real good head? Who? Yeah.
Oh, it was Edwin who gave the head.
Who's giving that?
Allegedly, by the way.
Not one in the chat. All right, should I do a gaming stream right after this? Because
I'm done to play some Apex. I'm awake.
Yeah, a gaming stream right here after this, or you get a notification right after this. Clipped. I'm sending it to Aiko. Okay, sure.
Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate it.
You're the best.
I think I said allegedly. Okay.
I got 2 fucking
I'll edgedly. I got you. man.
Everybody says Apex. All right, fine. Like maybe we'll skip after show. Go right to Apex. There's nobody seem to be interested, and that gives me an opportunity to save it for tomorrow. So you guys picked.
Well, I do have one more question for you before you end.
Sure.
For the LOLcow podcast, how is the money split between the 3 co-hosts?
Poser, thanks so much.
Oh.
What? Say that again?
How is the money split on the LOLcow podcast between the 3 co-hosts? Is it 30-30-30?
I don't know because I haven't been offered a dime yet. I don't know how that's going to work. And that is the last question. Now we are now banning something. I'm not mad at you first. I don't care. I wouldn't. I'm not. I have been doing a lot of things this time around that the mistakes that I made. There will be no financial talk about this podcast other than, hey, donate, or the LOLcow podcast ever again. Nothing. There will be no mentions of nothing. No. 60, 35, 5. No. It will never, ever come up. Ever again. And in fact, that's a new rule for the show. No financial stuff unless we're trying to raise money here ever again. LOLcow 33.
I've got an idea. Why don't you just do 33, 33, 33? I think that.
I don't know how it works. I'm trying to get it off the ground, and I'll worry about that later. And it's none of your business. That was a huge mistake I made last time that I don't talk about often. I thought people wanted honesty, and I realized that's not it. That's not where it's at. You know, I watched those old dramas yesterday, and you just see the attitude of the community, what you can and can't do. It's just so much different than it was back then. And also the things that you could do wrong, like clickbaiting. That could, you could actually get fucked up from clickbaiting back then. Nowadays, you're not clickbaiting, you're doing something wrong. It's so much different than it was back then. 80 for Keem, 20 for Comp. Which host would you sleep with, Boogie or Wings?
What the fuck?
Well, if you want to die,
I sleep in both of them. I sleep in between them. That'd be funny. There's an album cover for you.
fuck.
Between the 2 co-hosts, Tommy, who would produce milk quick enough between the 2 of them if you were to suck
Boogie, lots
their
of
udders?
estrogen.
Yeah, the testosterone shots gave him cancer.
The poser wrote, the hunter may now be the hunted, Tommy C. All the G Fuel and hockey have caused SFTP Nation to be on the LOLcow island. Also, Izzy Tan sucks. Who's that?
What the fuck are you reading?
That name sounds familiar. I don't know who that is, though.
Izzy Tan's like an Augie orbiter.
Oh, that's why I know it.
I don't know. Izzy
Well,
Tan?
you should, Gamer J. Lee. You were like the original co-host of the After Hours.
I was.
That
and
does
then I was
blow me
just like,
away.
Connor drove me fucking nuts.
Oh, Connor drove you nuts?
That's a
I didn't know
shocker.
that. What's
He
Connor?
literally would not shut up about like it was like you now with politics back then. It was like not funny, and I was just going fucking nuts.
I like to sneak this on Tommy right at the very beginning. That is so fucking funny. God damn, Jesus Christ.
Jay Lee, you're the only human being that I know where all this culture war shit that fucking Jeremy talks about and all these other fucking anti-ISJW what's left of them talk about, they actually happen to you. I swear to God, I can't do a gaming stream or even talk to you with, hey, my trans friends won't talk to me ever again because I said this. And like, what the fuck are you talking about? Me being like that. But about counter, yes. Like all the stuff that you would fantasize about, like if someone ever says something woke to me, I just say this back to them. It actually happens to Gamer Gay Lee, Gamer Vapor Gay Lee, all the time.
Vapor Gay Lee, the OG name.
Give me your political. No one talk like when I'm private with you. No one brings up this fucking culture war shit more than you do. I don't know anybody that does. Jesus Christ.
No, Connor just basically would go on, and we couldn't get him to shut up. So it just
about what?
Right, like you said, just like Tommy, right, Jordan? That's what you said?
Exactly, just like Tommy Boots, bro.
That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
like older Tommy before he had the heart surgery.
I had a heart surgery 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Like, what the hell? How much fucking I have changed since then?
I think he fixed some things.
I'm different now or something? Get the fuck on.
Wait, like he woke up from the heart surgery and is like, oh, the liberals are coming. And
I'm gonna keep giving.
He's getting worse and worse.
Dude, I'm gonna keep giving Jordan shovels so we can keep digging his grave.
And
He just keeps grabbing them and
provided by Gamergate.
Out of my way, doctor! I gotta stop the lefties from taking over the world.
This is when he wrote green M&M era Tommy. Go fuck yourself.
The stint inside the hut has the Kekistan flag on it.
Jesus Christ. My God.
No,
this
I'll
is
say
the
this.
most- okay.
Tommy talks the most about politics I know of, but Connor was way worse.
Was he? Did
Way
he
worse.
real
Yes.
self-important and shit?
But like
Yeah.
not 2 months ago. But like
This-
2 months
this
ago,
was
Tommy was
years
worse.
ago. This was years ago. And even then, I
Well,
would
he's
say
still
Connor
a
was worse
self-righteous
than
prick. Are
Tommy.
you happy?
Yeah.
And by the way, you know... Fuck. Every time, like... He's always got a controversy with... You know I'm right, Verse. He's always got a controversy with his friends or something like that. Now he says, I'm annoying? For fuck's sake, get the fuck out of here. My God.
No, dude, Jay Lee does have fucking issues with
Yeah, you know what I'm talking
friends. He
about.
does complain to us about it. Yeah. Oh God, yeah, he does.
Yeah, there's always a friend that'll never talk to him again over some comment that he made or something. Sometimes it's something I said or something like that. I've never met. It was fuck you. You're always got something going on. God damn.
Oh, my transgender friend stopped talking to me.
Yeah, you know my furry friend. I said being a furry, I don't really into that stuff, and all of a sudden we've been friends since we were 6 years old. He won't do. Oh God, I can't even talk about the most recent one he got into because it's like too. I really want to talk about. I can't, and I won't because I don't want to get him in trouble. But we were streaming. We were streaming. We were just playing, right? Like, fucking. Jay Lee brought up something so far out of fucking left field, and it kind of involves him with a major controversy that's going on right now. I'm not going to say where it is or what have you, because you might be able to put 2 and 2 or 3 and 3 together. You know, but it was so funny and so out of left field. And I said to him, wait a minute, you're involved in that? You have something to do with that? You know somebody involved in that? And he's like, yeah. And then I'm like, well, he must be bullshitting with me. And the verse comes in and he says, yeah, he's telling the truth.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Really?
And don't bring him back in because he'll just waffle on and spill everything about it.
I was like,
He'll
no,
kill
we
himself.
don't let him back in.
Exactly.
Like, and he'll be like, I was like, yeah. And it's the same thing. He hangs around fucking people that are kind of it's so weird. You figure if you were kind of conservative and you hated the woke stuff, that you would have friends that are not like that. They're more like on the same playing field as you. Not Jay Lee. He's like running around with fucking Antifa and shit, and he wonders why they get fucking mad at him when he makes his little comment. It's very quite funny. All right, did you want to end the show somehow or say something, Verst, or is that it?
No, I had mine, and then you blew past it and just kept going. So I don't know what to tell you.
It could have been that good.
Yeah,
You guys got like
you handled it a lot better.
You guys got like an ending line, and remember, LOLcow podcast is fat and dumb. Or
Dude,
something
that
like
shit is so stupid. I hate the fucking podcasts that are like, and this is now recording, and we're always recording. Like, fucking kill yourselves.
You know who else is bad with money?
Okay, well, I gotta do that. All right.
Okay, here it is. Dun, 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 dun.
And this is the LOLcow podcast, and invest in crypto.
Invest in Cowcoin.
Here we go. We got Patreons, Picklington, Thomas C's Cat, Ronald Hughes, Nesquik, Everborn, Cody, St. Cloud, Rexon, and my favorite, Oat Bag. And his little avatar is a bag of oats, which is my personal favorite. Oat Bag, everybody. All right, I think we're done. Are we done? Let's get the fuck out of here. You all said you wanted to stream after this. Nobody's calling, so yeah. So we're canceling the after show. We're probably going to do it tomorrow, the Obama thing. And then after that, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday's Fluid, Thursday, Friday. And that's what we're doing for now. The Sunday show's being canceled. I have talked to Jeff about this, and but I did kind of tell him we'll probably bring it back in September, October, somewhere around then. And I've decided that the best way to maximize time with my family, because you know what it is? You know what I realized? The Thursday rule, because remember, we never did Fridays ever, was because of Laura. Laura's damn near 16 years old. She's not coming over here. She's doing her own freaking thing. So that was to be able to absolutely maximize my amount of time. So getting her over here, and then she would be gone. We'd have to get her in by like 6 o'clock on Sunday. So it was plenty of time to do this. But there's no real reason to do Sundays anymore. So yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Wednesday's fluid. Could be a bunch of things. That's going to be my extra work day. And there you go. I think that sounds good, right? And then you'll have to wait for me all weekend. But tomorrow I'm going to try to do one to kind of continue that, and then we'll see you guys Monday after that. So GG everybody, and good night.